Hey, good morning. Happy Easter. God bless everybody. Welcome back. This is Dr. Tabby Cat. I hope you all are doing well today. This may be the only message today because I want to spend some time with my son and talk to my oldest son while he's off today. So, I have, let's see, last night at midnight closed out the cycle on my mission, which I'm excited about. You know, God sends me to various places all over, and He gives me a mission to do. And a lot of people ask me, like, about my missions. Like, how do I know, like, what to do or where to go? Like, He'll give me clues on where to go. I don't always get the details on exactly what I'm doing. A lot of times it's day to day, get to know what I'm doing. But I know it's always a mission to awaken somebody, to get them back on their path and to get them on the right path. So, this mission was a pretty daggone big one. Like, I had no clue just how vast and the majority of people that was going to be involved. So, it shocked me. But I can say that I am pretty darn happy with myself. The amount of people that I pretty much fought spiritually on the spiritual world and here on the physical world. So there was a lot of mental games, a lot of spiritual warfare, a lot of things happening in the physical world, mental games, people trying to hack, play with bills and credit cards, and I can't even tell you all the stuff. It's, you know, it's been coming out in the readings, and I have tons of messages, channel messages and stuff from it. I am going to go over the messages because a lot of stuff I don't say during the readings. So, but one thing I am going to start off with, because one person wants to continually stay in my energy and continually speak badly on me and on my name and just slaughter my name and my body image, you know. And I understand it's because they feel basically the exact way that they're speaking on me is how they feel about themselves. So I just want to stand up and give her a body photograph so she can take a selfie of me, a screenshot, and have it and stare at it while she's bedridden, trying to heal herself from a botched surgery that she had, trying to make herself look good and people please for everybody, because I myself, I don't people please. I do everything for myself. I could care less what anybody says about me. I could care less if they say I'm fat, skinny, ugly, pretty, whatever. I don't care. It's what I think about myself and what God thinks of me, and that's it. So here you go. I'm gonna stand up so you can see me. This is how I look. I think I look pretty daggone good. I have a little bit of fat here, but to me, that's not bad. I think I look pretty darn good. I'm 50 years old, and I take care of myself, so I'm sorry if you have to get surgery on yourself and keep up with the Benjamins and all this other stuff, so I don't have to do that. I don't worry about doing that, and I could care less who's getting what surgery and doing what. I don't give a flying you know what, so whatever. So anyways, I hope you got your screenshot. Keep looking at it, keep staring at it. Hope you love it. It's all natural, thank you. But anyways, yeah, you need to worry about yourself and heal and stop worrying about me, because the reason you're in the spot you are is for all the spiritual attacks you sent to me, all the bad things you said about me. I don't think you realize just how truthful I am when I say I am a descendant of Jesus' bloodline, God's daughter. I am. And when I say he is serious about me and what people do to me and say about me, he is. When you speak my name and it's in the wrong and in the bad, his ears open and he pays attention, and he allows me to pay attention, and he takes those things very seriously. So yes, karma comes to every single one who speaks my name badly. So maybe you should worry about being bedridden, you know, and worry about your keloids and everything else you got going on, because that's pretty bad. You know, and apparently your lifestyle's not of the greatest anyways, and you're sinning every day. You know, you're in a lesbian lifestyle with someone that, you know, isn't of your husband, and your husband don't even want you, not even attracted to you. The person you're cheating with now doesn't even want you, and they're taking care of you, and now is going to leave you because they're tired of you, and they don't even like to look at you. So I mean, it's just sad. So I don't know. So you tried humiliating me, but all that happened was it came back on you. I did a return to sender, and it humiliated you. So that's what happens when you mess with the light worker and somebody that's of the light. Just so you know, in the future. Okay. And then let's see. And then also you shouldn't be doing fraud and scheming and using somebody else's name to get the surgery. You should use your own name, because anything that's fraudulent is going to come back on you. So God's not going to allow you to get away with that either, no matter if it's overseas or not. So you will get charged for that as well. All right, I'm going to go back, because like I said, this has been a lot. Okay. A lot. Oh my gosh. And some stuff is repeated. So let's see. And I am going to have my life story coming out as well. So it will have the stuff on it as well. Okay, so let's see. We have Texas. Let's see. No, we have a licensed counselor, therapist, social worker, keeping secrets, doesn't want me to use my intuition, not to answer questions, or I shouldn't answer questions to them. They're trying to put me on an attempted murder case, trying to unalive myself, illegal use of their credentials, trying to provoke me. Let's see. Trying to say I have a mental health illness, entrapment, sneaky links, crimes, challenge, which their license can easily be dealt with the state board if they're licensed for anything, trying to be corrupt and use anybody's, if they're a therapist and they're being sneaky and taking any of their clients' information and using it against them for a crime, they'll be dealt with the state board. All right. Yeah, they're trying to frame somebody. A Libra that works for the banking system, financial company, sex worker, Freemason, Masons. Let's see, what does that say? I can't read some of my writing. Oh gosh, bribery, stalking, entanglement, second chance, falsely documenting, a murder case, negligent offer, trucker, player, burdens, visit, trickery, lover, ones, recording. Part of what the therapist was doing was illegally recording phone calls. He took a bribe, entrapment. Let's see. Financial attempt to leave DM, wandering spirit. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were trying to break light workers up from their DMs so that they would not get their inheritances. These are the Eastern Stars. Eastern Stars, Freemasons, Masons, outlaws. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just going over because some of my stuff I cannot read my handwriting. We have violation of HIPAA laws, betrayals. They were doing false diagnosis on people, false medical references, trying to get people imprisoned, even some of their own. Some of the DMs that they know were light workers. They were trying to get imprisoned and set them up for the cases as well that the wives were in these entrapments with. All right, they were giving people false hope that they had made these contracts with. They were even siblings. They were trying to unalive people, get them into wooded areas to unalive them, do conspiracies, trying to find out their educational backgrounds, everything about them. They were trying to put bombs on vehicles. I know you can't really say a lot of this stuff on YouTube. They're doing love spells, picture magic, sex spells, mirror energy. They hired practitioners, fake tarot readers to corrupt law practitioners, law officers. There was a down low bisexual male that once his brother did humiliation rituals on a divine feminine, stating that she was to blame for all the corrupt things that were going on in the network of people now. And so he has other bisexual people that work amongst banks, credit unions, internet offices, police offices, every branch you can think of, IT, there's hackers, mortgage offices, Equifax, TransUnion, They try to get into the bank account, savings account, credit accounts, your light bill account, internet, try to pull you over to give you police tickets, speeding tickets, increase your car insurance, get you in prison for falsely accusing you of things, try to change your part of fortune. This down low man knows how to read charts, astrology charts, birth charts. So he knows people in specific departments, these people in these Masonic organizations. And so, and also what happens is they even know how to contact like leasing agents of where you're living to get you kicked out and homeless. And, you know, these people are like street pharmacists, you know, they sell drugs. They have sneaky links, you know, but yet they don't want you to know their secrets. But the thing is they don't realize if they're in your energy, we already know their secrets. So they have a whole family of incest, you know, dad sleeping with son, violated the son, son sleeping with brother's wife, getting brother's wife pregnant, wife lying to the husband, stating the child's his. Nobody's ever done a pregnancy test or a DNA test. You know, family doesn't do anything about the incest of everybody sleeping with everybody, you know, and that goes against the Masonic code. So I don't understand what part of the Masons these people are in, but it's disgusting. But they're also in a sex cult, so that's probably where they're at. But yeah, they do all kinds of initiation type things, you know. They do violations to children, they sacrifice children, and you know, a lot of these people are being haunted by hearing children voices in the background, and it's going to continue. They're going to hear more than just children voices. They're going to start seeing kids popping up, and then the ones that sacrificed animals, unfortunately, they're going to see animals. Their animals are going to, you know, how we had the pet health popping up in the cards. Well, they're going to see their animals being mutilated in front of them and being just torn apart and ripped to shreds. And that's going to be played out in their head over and over again. And they're definitely going to have legal matters. They're going to have occupational matters. They're going to be fired from their jobs. For stealing within the job. They're going to, I mean, like I said, the entire system's gonna come crashing down. This whole hacker system, like I had in my dream of the big dog of them all, which they said the big dog is like scared and frightened and intimidated of me, which I don't know why, sir. Like, I'm just one little person. I'm only 5'3". I don't know why you're scared of me. But anyways, I saw the main hacker at the computer. And then I saw, like, his team, like, in another building for some reason working. And then, like, okay, so, like, he gives them instructions of what to do. And then I saw, like, his team or whatever, like, okay, like, the main person is, like, this big egoic, stoic type of person who's all in his ego. And, yeah, he's, like, the mind of it all. He is smart. But his workers, like, get tired of his ego and his attitude. So, like, then they, one day, get fed up with it all. So, like, they've been learning the system and how to do it all. So they decide to overtake everything and they decide to set him up, right? Because I guess the main big dog is also a street pharmacist. So they decide to set him up and have him sell his street pharmacy to an undercover. And he ended up selling to the undercover, I think, like, I don't know how many times you got to sell to them before they like actually bust you. I think it's like 6 to 10 times, but it's like a massive amount, and it was like guns and cocaine and like other stuff. And like, so they like literally finally busted him and took him down. And so then the hackers actually were able to like, they were hacking into like the government, like military system. And I can't remember everything from that dream, but like they were doing something with the military system. I don't know if they were helping another country with the war, or like, I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, they were doing something. And then I remember there was a huge blackout everywhere. There was a blackout. The entire United States, there was a blackout. And then somebody said, okay, that's enough. Flip the switch back on. Another head guy had come back on and said, that's enough, turn it back on. And then they flipped the switch and everything came back on.